If I had my choice, I'd pick the Greek islands.
Rather than Tahiti?
Tahiti's beautiful, but I think you probably want something a little more stimulating.
How do you know?
Sammy, come on. How long have you worked for us? 3 years, 4?
Uh-huh.
No one as stunning as yourself works for Forrester that long without me knowing exactly what they like. Believe me, you'll like the Greek islands best.
I wouldn't be interested in coming along.
Maybe next time.
There might not be next time.
Oh, you take one of those 10-day cruises, and believe me, you'll go back. Mother.
Hi. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
That about does it. Thank you.
Keep me in mind.
Hard not to.
I always forget how good-looking Sam really is until I see her.
Yes, she is.
And you two get along so well.
Well, we're buddies from way back.
Buddies? I have a feeling Sam would like to be something other than buddies.
Make your point, Mother.
I thought I had.
Me and Sam, huh?
Why not?
I'm not interested.
You are not interested in a beautiful woman? Are you ill?
Not that way. Not this time.
Well, you've never needed an invitation before.
Certainly not from my mother.
Oh, Ridge.
Mother, look, I'm in the throes of a very important decision here. The last thing I want is an involvement in my life right now.
I think that's exactly what you do need right now.
You're that down on Brooke and Caroline?
I think that they will both complicate your life further.
Involvement with anyone else is going to complicate my life, Mother.
Oh, but pleasantly so if it's the right involvement.
You didn't come here to hassle me. Or did you?
Actually, I'm looking for Thorne. Do you know where he is?
He's out of the building. He has an appointment with a plastic surgeon. Thorne is definitely on a mission.
What do you think of this?
I think it's terrific.
It really is a lovely gesture on his part, isn't it? Helping Daphne Dixon. Especially if he's able to bring it to fruition. He really can give her a new lease on life, can't he?
And I think it'll be good for both of them.
Well, I would imagine Miss Dixon is a young woman that needs some hope for the future. And I think that Thorne, at this point in his life, needs to be able to give that to someone.
Plus, it'll keep his mind off Caroline.
For the moment. Of course, I don't have to tell you what would happen if he thought you were headed in that direction.
Hello, Mother. Ridge, did Daphne call?
Not that I know of.
I've got some great news for her. She's not going to believe this.
You don't listen very well, Mother. But then you never did.
Macy, this is something you have to be told.
Don't you get it, Mother? I have heard it all before, and there is nothing left to be said.
Yes, there is.
Will you stop it? I am not going to let you treat the man that I love like dirt. Now just back off.
Macy, look. You just think you know everything about this man, but you don't. There is so much about him that you don't...
I am not going to listen to
You
this.
are going to listen. You are going to listen to everything I have to say. No matter how painful it is, you have to be told. Sorry, but I have to tell you everything. Everything about your Mick Savage.
Who now?
Hello, Clarke.
What do you want?
Is Kristen here?
What if she is?
Would you tell her I'd like to talk to her?
Get lost, Savage. Wait a minute. On second thought, why don't you come on in? I got some news you might be interested in hearing.
Garrison, the only news I'm interested in hearing from you is the whereabouts of Kristen.
Still unable to tie her down, huh, Mick?
Tying a woman down is not my style. Oh, incidentally, congratulations.
On what?
On that lovely design you came up with for Sally, the showstopper for the Queen Mary gig. Smart move, Clarke.
If you don't have the brains to realize I had nothing to do with that.
Oh, of course you didn't. It was all a big coincidence. It happens all the time. So where's Kristen?
Why are you so desperate, Mick?
Desperate?
I mean, this is the last place you'd come looking for Kristen. Unless you tried everywhere else first. And unless it was very important.
Okay, it's very important, and I've tried every place. So what?
What's the big hurry?
We have some plans to discuss which do not include you.
Why don't you just wait until she goes home later and give her a call?
Maybe I don't feel like waiting. Is that okay with you?
This is interesting.
Look, Garrison, do you know where she is, or don't you?
Why do I get the feeling the noose is starting to tighten?
What noose?
The one you slipped around your neck when you first came into town.
Oh, Clarke, your imagination needs a vacation.
I don't think so. I mean, look at you. You're scurrying around town looking for Kristen. Things are starting to happen.
You wish.
I know. You see, I just talked to Sally.
Another move.
Macy, please, just sit down.
I said move.
Now, look, you are not going anywhere until we have our talk. Is that clear?
All right, Mother. We'll talk. But just know that this is the last time we talk because I've had enough of you. And so has Mick. So let's hear it, Mother. Let's hear your last offensive on the man that I love.
So what is the news that you have for your new friend, Miss Dixon?
I take it has to do with your meeting with the cosmetic surgeon.
It sure does.
What'd you find out?
Dr. Schnell can help her.
He can?
Really?
No guarantees, but he said he'd give it his best shot. And with this guy, I mean, that's a guaranteed.
Schnell, you don't really mean Bernard Schnell?
Yes,
Well, he's one of the finest plastic surgeons in the world.
and she deserves it. This woman has been through hell.
So what is he going to do?
Well, it's a complicated process, and it's going to take some time. But basically, it involves a number of skin grafts taken from various parts of her body. Ridge, it's incredible. They can actually recreate new eyebrows for her.
That's fantastic.
And if you had seen her face, you would know exactly how fantastic it is. I mean, she was a mess. So bad she won't even go out without having that veil on her face.
Well, but you've seen her, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Thorne, are you certain the doctor's going to be able to do a job properly?
Well, like I said before, he's not going to make any promises until he sees her. But I'll tell you one thing. If he won't help this girl, I'll take her to someone else who will help her. This girl is going to have a new face if I have to take her to Europe to get the job done.
I'm waiting, Mother. And I'm not gonna wait any longer.
Okay. I just came back from seeing somebody. And he told me some things about Mick Savage that you have to know.
Well, who is this person?
Clarke Garrison.
Clarke barely even knows Mick.
Sorry, honey, that's just not true.
Well, all right, what did he say?
He told me that Mick and... Well, of course you know Mick has a past.
Involving women.
Yes.
Mother, don't you think I know that? Mick is a very attractive man. Of course he's been involved with women.
This is about one particular woman.
Well, I know about her, too.
Do you?
Mother, I know that Mick left someone behind in New York, and we laid that one to rest months ago.
No, you didn't, honey.
What are you talking about?
This is not about some woman Mick left back in New York City.
Wherever he left her, Mother, she is a part of his past.
I'm afraid not. She's very much a part of his present.
This subject is about to be closed.
Oh, listen, Macy. I would give anything in the world not to have to tell you this. I know how much you love Mick. But you've got to be told the truth, and you've got to face it. And I swear to him that I will be right by your side. I'll be standing right next to you.
I don't believe any of this. You're telling me that there is some mystery woman that Mick is involved with? Come on.
There's no mystery woman involved here. This is a woman that Mick was involved with back in New York, and he continues to be.
Well, does this woman have a name? No, of course not.
Yes. She has a name. Her name is Kristen Forrester Garrison. She's Clarke's wife. She's the woman that Mick Savage is in love with.
Just what exactly are you trying to say?
Do I detect a sudden interest?
Hey, quit jerking me around, Clarke. What are you saying?
I told you. I talked with Sally about half hour ago.
Yeah, so what of it?
She's very upset with you, my friend.
Oh, so what else is new?
What's new is how wonderfully involved you appear to be with her daughter. You sly fox.
Hey, look. That's got nothing to do with anything.
It's easier for you to say. What about poor little Macy?
Poor little Macy can take care of herself.
Don't you think she has a right to know about you and Kristen?
Look, Clarke, you just stay out of it.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
What do you mean it's too late? What do you mean?
Well, you see, I was talking to Sally, and I opened my mouth, and it just kind of slipped out. I don't know how it happened.
What the hell are you talking about, Clarke? And it better not be what I think it is.
I'm afraid so. You see, I told Sally about you and Kristen.
All right, where is she? Where's Sally?
Oh, when she left here, she was on her way to see her daughter. We both know what that means.
Well, little brother, I've got to hand it to you. If you pull this off, they're going to give you the Nobel Prize.
You would do the same thing if you knew this girl.
You're certainly getting to know her very well, aren't you?
Yeah, I look at Daphne, and I am amazed at how important physical appearance is. I mean, obviously, I didn't know what she looked like before the accident. I imagine she had a pretty good self-image and felt that she was fairly pretty, but now it's just completely the opposite.
Well, you're about to change all of that for her, aren't you?
Well, you have to take credit too, Mother, because if you hadn't given her the opportunity to speak at the fashion show, say all those wonderful things about you, she never would have met me.
I have one question, though. How are the doctors going to know what face to give her?
Well, I assume that they'll work from a picture of her before the accident.
Oh, that's very interesting. I'd like very much to see what she looked like. Do you think you could get a copy of one of those pictures?
Yeah, I think I will. Look, I better get back to work. I'll see you both later.
Yes. Yes, this is it. The way I used to look. When I was Angela. Angela Forrester. never thought I was that pretty. But God, what I would do to have that face back again. It's all your fault, Stephanie. It didn't have to be this way. It could have been so different. So different.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm so excited. You're actually going to come and live with us at the house. In my wildest dream, I never thought it would be possible. Your father, Ridge, Kristen, everybody. I mean, they're just so excited. No matter what's going on in their lives, they're so happy, and you're going to be part of our family at last.
A part of the family. Yes. I should have been a part of that family.
I love you so much. You're my special angel. My little Angela. No baby's ever been more loved. I guess every mother says that. Or wanted. You know, you were a gift. You were a gift to me from God. I didn't realize that at first. I really didn't. But you're always going to be my little baby, aren't you? We're going to be together forever and ever and ever.
Hello?
Daphne.
Yes?
Thorne Forrester.
Hi.
I've got some good news.
What is it, Thorne?
I saw the doctor.
You did? What did he say?
Well, why don't I come over and tell you?
Here?
I know where it is. Carl told me.
Carl?
Yeah, the guy from my office who I had pick up my car.
Why don't I meet you somewhere?
Nonsense. Look, I'm not far from there. You just stay put and I'm on my way.
He wants to see me. He wants to come here and see me.
This isn't funny anymore.
Oh, dear God. Do you think I'd make something like this up?
Mick and Kristen Forrester. Right.
Mick got involved with Kristen back in New York. She is the reason he came here to
Mother,
L.A.
just stop it. Stop it right now. There is no way that Mick is involved with Kristen or anyone else. If he was, I would know it. Where is Mick?
I don't know.
Well, I am going to find him, Mother. And if you are lying about any of this, of course you are. I can't believe this.